Hello, friends. It's me, Miss Carrie. All this week, we've been talking about fall and apples. So, right now, I want to read to you a story called Apple Trouble. Oh no, that doesn't look good, does it? Poor little hedgehog. So, this story was written by Ragnhild Scamell and Michael Terry. Let's see what happens in this story. Hedgehog had just finished building her winter nest under the old apple tree. Not too large and not too small, just right for a nice long winter sleep. Look at her, she's yawning. She's getting tired. So this little hedgehog's going to go to sleep for the winter because there won't be any food for her. Suddenly, a juicy red apple landed on her back. Plop! Ouch! Squeaked Hedgehog. Oh my goodness, look, the apple is stuck on her quills. See these pointy little spikes on her back? Hedgehog has quills to protect her, but this one, the apple got stuck in her quills. Oh no, she curled into a spiny ball, hoping it would fall off. But when she uncurled, the juicy red apple was still there. Hedgehog tried to squeeze herself and the apple into the beautiful new nest. But could she get in? No, she could not. Not with the apple on her back. The nest was too small. Oh dear, what's she gonna do? Squirrel, scurrying past with an armful of brown nuts, stopped to help. See, he's got some nuts. Stand still. I'll push the apple off, he said. And he pushed and he struggled and he heaved and he tugged. Look, it's not coming off. He's trying to pull it off her quills. But the juicy red apple stayed where it was. Worse, 3 of Squirrel's brown nuts got caught in Hedgehog's spines. So now she had a juicy red apple and 3 brown nuts on her back. Look, see, there's the apple. There's the nuts. Oh dear, wailed Hedgehog. Winter is coming and I can't get into my nest. What will I do? Try rolling on your back, snorted Pig, trotting up. That'll get rid of it all. So the pig had a good idea. What do you think? Look, she's rolling around. Hedgehog threw herself down on the ground. Her little legs paddled in the air as she twisted and wriggled and rolled. Think it's going to work? Has it all gone? She asked hopefully, scrambling to her feet. Pig shook his head. No. The juicy red apple and the 3 brown nuts were still there. So were a small green pear and a crumpled brown leaf. Oh dear, sighed Hedgehog, rolling her eyes. So look, she has the apple, she has 3 nuts, now she has a pear and a brown leaf. But up in the sky, sailing towards Hedgehog, she saw a colorful piece of paper. Oh no, she cried. This way and that, she ran as fast as she could. This way and that, the paper drifted. Oh look, the paper is drifting down. What do you think's gonna happen? And it landed right on her back between the apple and the 3 brown nuts. It's not fair, cried Hedgehog, who now had a juicy red apple, 3 brown nuts, a small green pear, a crumpled brown leaf, and a colorful piece of paper on her back. I'll never get into my nest. Oh my goodness. Oh look, she's meeting her friend, the frog. Hedgehog pattered to the pond and gazed at her reflection in the water. Look, the water kind of looks like a mirror. She can see herself. Hello, Hedgehog. That's a lot of stuff on your back, croaked the frog. I'm trying to get rid of it, sniffed Hedgehog. Dive, said Frog. That will wash it off. Hedgehog dipped a foot in the murky water, then dived. You think the water's going to take all the stuff off her back? Splash! Her friends watched Hedgehog bobbing up and down. The juicy red apple, the 3 brown nuts, the small green pear, the crumpled brown leaf, the colorful piece of paper were all still there. So was a pink water lily. Look, she got one more thing on her. Glug, 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 gurgled Hedgehog as the others heaved her out of the water. She did look funny. Look at that. They're trying to get her out now. She's even got more things on her back. But Hedgehog did not find it funny. Stop laughing, she sputtered and stamped her feet on the ground. Where am I going to sleep? Pig and Squirrel looked worried. So did Frog. I do have one last idea, oinked Pig. Squeeze through that hedge over there. That'll brush everything off. So Hedgehog closed her eyes and squeezed herself through the thick leaves. But did it get everything off her back? What do you think? You think going through these big leaves will pull everything off of her? That's what Pig thought. Oh, no. No, it did not. It was all still there. So were 4 ripe blackberries. And there, staring at her with a look of great surprise, stood Goat. Look at his face. He's like, oh, look what just came out. Oh, cried Goat. You've brought lunch. Help yourself, said Hedgehog. Take it all. So the goat sees all these things that he can eat. Yippee, brayed Goat. Then he picked off and ate the juicy red apple, the 3 brown nuts, the small green pear, the pink water lily, and the 4 ripe blackberries. For dessert, he ate the paper. The only thing he left was a crumpled brown leaf. He just couldn't eat any more. Look at her now. Hooray, cried Hedgehog. Look at that. She's so happy. She felt as light as a feather. Thank you, Goat, she said. Then she ran as fast as her little legs could carry her, through the gate, past the pond, across the orchard, under the tree, and home to her nest. Look at her running. She's going as fast as she can. Look, she only has the little leaf left on her. Hedgehog squeezed into her little nest. It fitted her perfectly, and it was the best nest ever. Outside, a cold wind blew another apple off the tree. But it didn't fall on Hedgehog. She was safe in her nest and fast asleep. See, she's going to sleep in that little nest all warm and cozy under her leaves for the whole winter. She's hibernating. The end. Thanks for reading with me today, friends. Have a great weekend.